Hello everyone! In this desktop documentary, I would like to briefly talk about a few projects which I consider the most important for me in this semester. Before I do this, I would like to say that this semester helped me to realize what my position as a designer is and which direction I would like to develop in the future. Before I entered KBK, I graduated in liberal arts with an interest in social studies and philosophy, which is why I find theory very important in my practice. In the future, I would like to mainly focus on working conceptually, involving theory in my process and treating it as a starting point for my visual story. Firstly, I would like to introduce you to the series of visual essays I designed in PlayLab class. I used the first of my visual essay to tell a story about the voluntary human extinction movement, which states that a decrease in the human population would prevent a significant amount of human-caused suffering. I combined the topics of human reproduction and its toxic consequences for the environment. The second one talks about the Windows XP desktop wallpaper titled Bliss. It's personally one of my favorite images, as you can also notice in this video, because it's my wallpaper as well. And my starting point was the relation between its sublime and uncanny nature and how it's presented on screen and how we as viewers also perceive it. The last one presents the Timothy Morton's concept of the hyperobject. I visualize it as a tangled pile of cables which is very difficult to untie. It's a metaphorical reference to the concept of the hyperobject, which is so huge that you cannot grasp it or touch it, like climate change or race. I am very happy with the final results of this series. I think that I managed to push each of the visual essays beyond the text we are reading in class, and that's why they also work as independent works with their own story behind. As a series, all of them touches upon the topic of what is actual and what is virtual. In the first one, it's the hyperrealism of human bodies. In the second one, it's the landscape photography. And in the last one, it's tangled pile of cables, which also reflects on how difficult it is to grasp and perceive this virtual reality. The second project I would like to mention is the IMD encoding assignment, with the emphasis on browser-based reaction. My group were working on Donna Haraway's Cyborg Manifesto text, which talks about the future of feminist movement. The key concept of the text is cyborg, which goes beyond the boundaries of human and non-human subjects. Our livestream event has a form of cooking show, and the website serves as its extension in a form of interactive game. The user has to drag and drop ingredients onto a plate. Each ingredient has its own description and it's connected to an external website. When you click the cook button, the new window appears and brings you to the selection of external website, which you selected while playing by dragging and dropping ingredients. The website is also full of hyperlinks, which redirects you to the external content. The idea of the website is to see the unconventional kinships and connection which are bringing you from one topic to another, like a journey. So you might ended up spending some time actually reading all of the external references we prepared for you. I think that both of these projects show the translation between the concept into visual story with emphasis on working with content and editing them. Both of them also approach the topic in a metaphorical way by giving it a new form, and that's why I really like them, and that's why I decided to select them for my video. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.